Hello and hi everybody, welcome back to another one. At this time, I'm back with another one from SuperMarioNic, and this one is, did I enjoy my collabs, the SMR, Ray Rants, and Eaglorious? So for those of you that don't know, recently I did a collab with SuperMarioNic where we both pretty much talked about what SML can do to improve their content, like what are some things, little things or big things that they should do, or some changes that they should really do to improve their content. So we did that collab like a few months ago, I think it was, and it was a fun collab. I'm not gonna lie, I think that was like one of the only collabs I've ever done in my whole entire YouTube journey, YouTube career, and it was a pretty cool one. Okay, it wasn't perfect, obviously. It was like one of the only collabs I've ever done, so my part of the collab wasn't the best. If you guys went and watched the video yourself, you would kind of tell, like, I look like, you can definitely tell I was reading a script, like, directly. I didn't look like I was just talking to the camera freely like I am now. I looked like I was actually reading a script and just reading out loud to people, which I needed to know what the hell I'm saying. But honestly, I feel like I could have done a lot better and all that stuff, but personally, I still enjoy the collab, and I really thank SuperMarioNic for giving me the opportunity to collab with him. So yeah, and he recently uploaded this video. If he was going to give his thoughts if he did enjoy the collabs that he did with it seems like the SMR, Ray Rants, and Eoglorious, and me. I don't know why I'm saying Eoglorious like he's a different person. So I've seen the collab he did with Ray Rants. I didn't see the one he did with the SMR. He probably did it a long time ago, and I probably didn't subscribe to him around the point he did it, or maybe I just didn't watch it at the time. I don't really know, but we all know how we feel about the SMR. We all know what the hell happened to him, and things have changed. So in Ray Rants, I saw the collab he did with him, and it was a cool collab, honestly. And the collab that we did, it was a cool experience as well. So I'm interested to hear Nick's thoughts on the collabs in general. So I'm kind of hoping he doesn't shit on me completely. This is one of my only times I've done a collab. I don't know if I should say the first time, because I feel like I've done collabs before. I just don't remember. Anyways, so with that being said, this intro is getting so long. If you haven't yet subscribed to SuperMarioNic, then be sure to go do so. Show the dude some support. The link to the original video will be in the description. So with that being said, let's get into this.
Alright everybody, just a quick disclaimer. I completely enjoyed working with every single person that I mentioned in this video. I like every single person in this video. Like, there's no hate towards any of them. Obviously, this is all love. This is all a video that is just simply for entertainment, and just so you guys can kind of see the insiders of what it's like working with these people.
SMR comes to me. He's a pretty shitty YouTuber. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. I don't know why I'm like nervous or something. Like anytime I'm about to hear someone give their thoughts about me, I always kind of worried that they're gonna like say something negative about me, which in general I don't really care what people say, but like if I'm really like cool with the person and they say something negative about me, yeah, that kind of gets to me, and I'm like, oh shit, I really need to fix up myself.
And yeah, so also comment down below who you want me to collab with next, and comment down below if one of those people is Eaglorious or Ray Rants. We're also going to be talking about the SMR in this video, but obviously I will not be collabing with him again, so don't even try.
That's not happening ever again, I guess.
Comment down below who you want me to collab with next. It could be Eaglorious, Ray Rants, or literally anyone else, any other.
Go comment my name. Go comment my name on his video.
Collab is going to be with. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Without further ado, guys, let's get right on to it. Everybody, now in today's video, we're going to be talking about what my personal experiences were collabing with all the people that I've collabed with in the SML community. These are relatively big SML reviewers and reactors, and the only three I've collabed with, the first one was the SMR, the second one was...
I guess like this is like the first real collab I've ever done with like another YouTuber. I think this is like the first ever collab I really done with the YouTuber, because I don't think before I've ever really collabed with a YouTuber. No, I mean, I've had people in my videos, but it's kind of like a collab with just my friend or something. But in terms of like an actual YouTube collaboration that I've done, I'm pretty sure this is the first one I've ever done. I think. I could be totally wrong. I think so. I'm gonna say this is the first one. If I did one with you before and I don't remember, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure this is the first collab I've ever done. So screw it, let's just say it's the first one.
Ray Rants, and then the third one was Eaglorious. And so I'm going to be sharing my own personal opinions on what it was like
collaborating
with these people and how I just personally felt about collabing with these people. There's literally nothing else to say here. So without further ado, guys, if you guys got to enjoy, please have a like, subscribe to us. Always, again, no hate towards anyone in this video. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Now starting with him.
So we're gonna first be talking about the SMR because he's the first person that I actually, went out and collabed with. I didn't think I'd bring up that name again, but here we are.
Yep.
Listen, the SMR.
If you guys remember what happened like 6-7 months ago with the SMR, you will know exactly, our thoughts relating around SMR. If you don't know anything about it, then I made a video about the SMR around that time that a big drama happened with the SMR. I'm not going to go in depth about it now, but if you want to learn more about it, just find a video on my channel called the SMR situation or something like that. I made a whole video talking about it. Ray Rants has talked about it before, but SuperMarioNic has done a few videos on the SMR, and if you guys don't know anything about the SMR, I highly suggest you look into it, so you can kind of get an idea of what the hell happened to the guy if you don't know anything about him.
It was a very interesting thing. Now listen, I mean this to say with all love to all of these people, to Eaglorious, Ray Rants, and the SMR, all love to all of y'all. I appreciate all y'all for collabing with me. So we'll start with the SMR. One thing I liked was that he was very on top of things, right? So whenever we were trying to make a script or whatever for a doc, he would always be on top of things. He'd always let me know, hey, we have this thing due at this time. We have to do this. He was kind of basically taking charge of things, which I don't completely mind, especially,
he's
someone that has a busy
on point
schedule,
with everything. Let's
friendly
go.
reminders are always good to me, right? And, it's nice when I don't have to be the one doing that, right? And so that's one thing I did like about the SMR, was that he always...
There's optimum internet.
God damn it. What I hate is an ad that has to interrupt, but, you gotta support somebody. You gotta support the small creators.
You can hear...
He always kind of went out there and, did that for me, right? And, always made sure that I was on top of things. Now, one thing I, was different with the SMR and no one else did was me and the SMR called, a lot, all right? Now, with Eaglorious and Ray Rants, we did not call, once. Genuinely, we did not call once. With the SMR, we called a good significant times. I think he enjoys that more than, just texting everything. So I think maybe calling was better too, to try and actually get the collab done sooner.
Yeah,
so
I can see that.
I do respect that, and again, I like that. I think that was pretty cool. Now listen, I'm personally not much of a call guy. I don't really love calling people all that much. So I was more in my comfort zone with Eaglorious and Ray Rants. SMR kind of made me step out of that a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I think the calls were fine. I think more or less we kind of got along as people. I don't think there was really any issues with that. I think we got along. There was, we were good, business partners, whatever. It was good. We both meant business, and, at the end of the day, that's that. So I respect him for that, and yeah. And guys, the last thing I want to say about the SMR is that his behavior with me was a lot different than what you see online with him. What you've seen in his DMs or whatever the case may be with other people, and, obviously the whole situation. Obviously, it is difficult to bring up the SMR without, thinking about the past, and I really just...
It's hard to look at a creator the same. That was the hardest part
of the video. I did not want to, make people think about the past, right? And so, one thing I
It's hard to look at a creator the same because of the actions they've done in the past.
Genuinely a nice person. He was genuinely good to work with for the most part. I didn't really see any complaints. Everything was fine. He was a very different person with me, and I think it's that's why I didn't see that coming with him, and I just don't want people to think that I knew about this or anything beforehand when I didn't. He was great. He was great to collab with for the most part. I don't really have any major complaints. Again, calling was not really my thing, but in the end, I think it served us well. And in general, yeah, it was good.
All right. Now time
Next
for
up, we got Ray Rants.
Ray
Ray
Rants.
Rants was a little bit of an interesting experience because I remember specifically we wanted to collab more than a while ago, and we both just never got around to actually coming up with a video idea until we said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna keep typing out video ideas until we find one.
Oh, so it's kind of like what kind of like what I was going through when I was trying to collab with, or SuperMarioNic was asking me to collab, and he was asking me for video ideas. At first, I didn't know what the hell to do. I didn't know what to do because I didn't expect a YouTuber that I watched for a while and actually reacted to actually come out and say, "Hey, you want to do a collab?" And I don't want to turn that down, so I obviously wanted to do it. And he was like asking me like, "What video ideas should we do?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm terrible at coming up with ideas." And I was thinking about a bunch of things. Like the idea he did with Ray Rants obviously was like genius enough, coming up with video ideas for SML, good video ideas. And I didn't know what the hell to do at the time until I kind of thought about Logan's video he did at the beginning of the year where he talks about where like people, I don't remember who it was. It was Ray Rants. Ray Rants was giving advice to Logan on how to improve his content. So I kind of got that idea, and like I let SuperMarioNic, let's try to make a video where we go over things that SML should do to improve, and credit to Ray Rants because that's kind of where I got the whole idea from. I'm not trying to like steal or anything like that. I got it from Ray Rants. So Ray Rants, if you are watching this, I did get the idea from you, but I kind of like switched it up a bit. I kind of like thought of some things that I personally think would make SML better. I didn't like go in your video and like do or said exactly what you said. Even though I agree with everything you say, I kind of try to like think of my own things and put my own wording into it. So yeah, it took a little bit, but that's what happened.
That satisfies us. And so I think me and Ray Rants kind of took a little bit of time to get going. Probably I'd say about a month and a half.
A month and a half, Jesus.
To actually, sit down and actually get an idea. So it took us a while. And again, he's a busy man. I'm a busy man. It happens. But this is what happens when you don't have a facilitator like the SMR to stay on top of things during these situations.
Yeah.
The collabs get done a lot slower, and so that's one thing I'll appreciate about him. But Ray Rants, obviously it was great, it was great to collab with him. I'm pretty sure he's the one who came up with our idea for the video. And, the one thing I really liked about Ray is that, once we did actually get everything started, I made a doc for us to, write our script and, create our thoughts. And he got through that, really, really promptly. So I respect him for that. He definitely stayed on top of things. He did things really fast. Like he wasn't really slacking off with his time or anything. And, that's something I really liked about him. And it was great. I mean, he sent me the proper files because, it was on my channel. So I told him, send me the audio files from your end. And then I'll basically take them on my end and I'll compose them into the video. And, it took him pretty much no time to get that done as well. He got everything done with these. I set him dates for when I wanted things done. He got them done, a little bit before that, and, I greatly appreciate that, and I thought that was really cool. And, just in general, he watched the video we collabed with, thought it was great. We talked a lot about it. And just in general, Ray's someone that I always consider a friend, someone I always, consider reaching out to. Ray, if you're watching this, if you ever want to reach out, brother, you already know where to go. And yeah, honestly,
Ray Rants is a cool guy. He's reached out to me a few times.
I don't really have much to say about Ray. Well, that rhymed a lot. And yeah, he was just great. Like he was a great person to collab with, and I really don't have any complaints besides the fact that it took us a very, very long time to get started. But I think that's both of our fault at the end of the day.
Yep. All right, here we go. Now time for me. So, I feel like, you know what? I don't want to get too much into it. Why am I so worried? Like, why do I feel like SuperMarioNic is gonna completely bash me? For some reason, like this is some exposed video. Like, I should not be worried, okay? Let's go. Okay, let's go.
So now let's talk about Eaglorious. Now, Eaglorious, kind of a similar situation with Ray Rants. It took us a little bit of time to get going.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, though, it was definitely shorter with Eaglorious, though. I think Ray Rants took the longest.
Yeah, it took us like a week or two.
Faults. It's just, I think after that collab with Ray Rants, it was a learning experience for me. And I think also for him too. But for me, it was a learning experience because I realized like I genuinely don't want to waste more and more time. I don't want to waste as much time as I did with Ray Rants.
Yeah, a month,
right? Because it took us so long, and it's both of our faults at the end of the day. we were both busy, but you know, even though me and Eaglorious were both busy as well, you know, I told him like, yo, like let's try and get a video idea down. So we were brainstorming, and I think it took us about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, which isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's like half the
not
time.
Great,
technically.
to get a video idea down and you know start thinking of things.
It's
hard. Not horrible.
It was hard.
So I think Eaglorious comes up with the video idea. You know, we both sign off on it. I agree with it. He agrees with it, and you know, we move on, and you know, I go and I create the document for us for the script and everything, and to go put down our ideas. And of course, it was funny with Eoglorious though, because I told him to type everything in our doc that I created, right? And then I saw nothing being typed, so I was like tripping out. I'm like, yo, did he not do anything or something? I'm like, come on, man, like, please, I want to try and get this video out soon. And then just one random day, I just see like the whole thing completely filled out.
Okay, let's explain this. So, at first I didn't know he wanted me to type myself in a document. I thought he wanted me to write the script myself. So I wrote my script in my phone notes. Like he saw like the outline. He sent me the document of like the outline of a script, like each topic we're supposed to talk about, and I just need to like fill in my parts. So at first I didn't type it in the document. I typed it in my phone notes, like everything. And that's what I did at first. And what I didn't know is I needed to create my own copy of the document SuperMarioNic sent me, and then put my part in every topic in the document. So it took me a little bit to learn that. Okay, look, it was my first collab, okay, with SuperMarioNic. So I didn't know what the hell to do at first. I didn't know how he did his collabs before. Well, I watched them, but I didn't know like the whole building blocks of them. So I learned that, and I was like, oh shit. I need to go in and then copy and paste all the notes and put them in their chronological order. And yeah, that worked out. I just saw how SuperMarioNic did his part, and I was like, okay, I gotta do that, and then put it in.
Pretty sure he just typed it in a different doc and then pasted it into this.
Yeah,
one.
that's literally what I did.
Pretty sure that's what he told me. But yeah, I just found that kind of funny that like one day I woke up to everything just being put in at once.
Just done.
But yeah, that was funny. And then also another kind of weird thing. Well, not weird. Again, this is very self-explanatory.
Weird.
But the timing of this was very bad because I was in Florida on a trip when I reached out to him. I think you guys remember when I was in Florida. That's when I actually reached out to him to do this.
I think he was posting about it.
So it was really weird because I was in Florida and he was in he was in school finishing up. His final year of high school. Yeah. And then he had prom as well.
Yeah.
He was, you know, dealing with, and I'm sure it's...
Yeah, school got so busy. Like, school just got drastically crazy. Like, a lot was going on at that point. So I was always busy. Always busy. So, when I was trying to do the collab with him, like, it took a while because, you know, because he was messaging me through Instagram DMs, and I don't normally check my DMs, like, every second of the day. I normally do it like a few times a day. At least my YouTube Instagram. My main Instagram, I see it all the time, but my YouTube Instagram is a completely different one from my personal one. I'm not giving you guys my personal one if you think that, no. But yeah, so I would only check it like a few times a day, and I would see him there, and I'm like, oh shit, I see him, gotta respond to him, see what he's saying. So life was extremely busy for me at this point. I mean, it still is now. It's still pretty busy now, but at that point, with high school going around, coming to an end, there was prom going on, and I was trying to get all my work done, and all that stuff. Graduation happened, and then I was also trying to do my YouTube videos at the time. It got so overwhelming, like, holy, if SuperMarioNic asked me to do this like 6 months ago, I feel like we would have got done a lot sooner because I had a lot more free time at that point. But like May when we did this last month, I was so busy that month.
Final exams or whatever. So that was like a terrible time for both of us to actually get a collab done. So I think the fact that we got it done as fast as we did is pretty impressive. Yeah. It was a pain for me to get my audio files. And it took Eoglorious a while to get his. I think it took him like a week, maybe a week and a bit, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not sure. To get his audio files in, and so that took a really long time.
Yeah,
for that
I was
kind of
just too
task.
busy.
But again, he like constantly explained to me, and I completely understand, man. Like I really do. You know, if
I
it
was trying to
takes
be
you
more
2 weeks, that's
communicating
fine,
with him, being
right?
like, this
I
is
know
going
you
on.
have to make other videos for your channel. Not only that, you know, you gotta worry about your exams. You gotta worry about prom and everything like that. And it's a big year, big time of your life. You know, you only live it once. So
Trying to go
I
out,
completely
trying to go
respect
all
that.
out.
There's no knock on Eaglorious whatsoever for doing that. But yeah, so I find that pretty interesting. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about these guys. Again, I just want to say, you know, all love to all three of these guys, and I really do appreciate all these guys collabing with me. It was amazing. And yeah, so without further ado, guys, let me know, again, who you want me to collab with next. I'll definitely take that into consideration. I'll catch y'all in the next video, and yeah, peace out, everybody.
All right, so that's it for that. So, okay, so, for my part, you know, it took us a while to get it done, mainly because I was busy at that point. He was busy as well. He said he was in Florida at this point. I was too busy with school, trying to get that over with. I gotta try to prepare for graduation, but at the same time, I gotta get my videos done every day. It was so overwhelming, like, Jesus Christ, every day I'm, like, stressed out. I'm just like, God damn, there's so much going on. And I'm still busy nowadays, but school was just, God damn, it was like holding a gun at me every single day. And I'm, like, put under pressure every day. So thank God I got that over with. Graduation is done. High school for me is just done. I'm over with high school now. So, but the collab we did, you know, it was fun. It was really fun. It turned out better than I expected. It was a really fun to collab, and you know, if SuperMarioNic ever wants to do another collab with me, hey, I'm open. I'm open. I know I'm busy, but at least I can take what we did in our last collab and learn from it, and try to like learn from, you know, anything I done in that collab and do better in the next one. More specifically, the timing. So that's something I really got to focus on. So yeah, but other than that, if he's down for a collab, another collab in the near future, I'm all in for it. I just need time to make a video idea. That's it. I just need some time to make a video idea and get my documents done and get my audio done. So yeah. But the rest of them, Ray Rants and the SMR, like I said, I didn't see the collab he did with the SMR. I only saw the one he did with Ray Rants, and I honestly really liked that video as well. And the one I did, I don't think I commented on it at all. I just watched the video. I don't know if I shouted it out on my channel, but for those that didn't see the collab that I did with SuperMarioNic, I'll try to leave it in the description or the pinned comment if I remember to, because I always forget to link videos. But yeah, if SuperMarioNic's ever open to do another collab, I'm all in for it. If Ray Rants wants to do a collab, I'm all in for it. Obviously not the SMR, but if there's any other YouTuber, like any like YouTuber in the SML community, like a big YouTuber that wants to do a collab with me, you know, I'm in for it. You know, just depends on like who you are. If I've watched you for a while, then yeah, I can do a collab with you. Just, you know, go on my Instagram DMs and ask me up. So yeah, and I might do more, I'm more likely going to do more collabs with YouTubers in the near future. I don't know who exactly I will do it with, but you know, it's bound to happen at some point. So with that being said, guys, if you did enjoy this, then be sure to give this video a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, then be sure to do so right now and turn on notifications to be notified for any video that I upload. And I'll catch you guys later in the next one whenever I start doing that. So hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. So take care.